Yeah.
I'm just gonna point at E.T. now.
E.T.
E.T. Sorry.
Hey, what's up? I'm Xander Davis. I'm joined with Sam Elder and Sarah Jones, and we're going to talk about the potential for a second video game crash. Video games are more popular than ever. The game industry is making more money than Hollywood. We have too many games that it's too hard to sort through all the crap now. Because that's what happened originally in 1983. E.T. This is the game that crashed the industry.
It looks sad.
The bubble I think probably will pop would be the iPad social media development that everyone's going into, because there's too many people going into it. And now when you get onto there, I'm like, oh, I want an app to play Tetris. And there's 100 free Tetris apps, but which one's good? Which one do I want over the other ones? Like, all these guys made up, and there's no advertising, marketing, or name brand to pull them above the slot, you know?
Yeah. A lot of people from AAA titles, like, leaving and going indie, they're doing smaller games. It comes down to, is it a good game or not? If you made a crap game, it's going to fail.
The market takes care of itself under the assumption all humans are behaving rationally. But we don't.
Yeah, that's why we have like 10 million fart apps. It's not a good game, but it's making somebody money.
Largest game that's a huge hit is Angry Birds. And that game is really well done and incredibly well polished, and it's a great fun game. But the idea of that game, the gameplay in it, has been in tons of games before.
Oh yeah, tons of Flash games too.
Oh, it's been around for forever. And this one, almost with their charm and personality, we're able to kind of luck into it and push above all those others.
Quit sending me invites.
I think
I'm not gonna play.
I do think the whole social game thing is a bubble. People are playing
When
them.
I want to play
I've
a
played
game,
several.
I play something on Xbox, PC, PS3, something like that. My sister, on the other hand, does not own a console.
Does she play
Her
Farmville?
phone is full of games. She does the Mafia Wars, Farmville on Facebook. The games that don't take a lot of really any skill at all.
When you see OnLive get their browser plugin finally, that we might start seeing actual like AAA quality games in Facebook. And OnLive just signed a deal with GameSpot to actually provide instant demos on their site.
I think that would be the current thing that pops the Facebook bubble, is the minute someone actually makes a great real game that isn't a time sink, you know, click the button to build one guy every 24 hours.
Yeah.
And the minute they can play a real game, and they're ready for it now, because they've dealt with like the game experience in their browser, they're ready to step into it.
Yeah.
And they might see a lot of that market begin to dry up more towards better titles.
It was a house of cards with Atari, like when Atari kind of folded. And they folded because, I mean, it costs money to manufacture these games, and I think we're going to see that trend to digital distribution where it's just, you just put it out there. This house of cards may not exist anymore.
Accessibility is great, but it'll weed out the people that aren't good at it.
Yeah.
No one will buy their stuff.
Yeah. So it is kind of like expanding the market and bringing in people that wouldn't play Xbox anyway.
Right.
It's just a matter of...
It's getting them more comfortable with games and learning the language of games, so they can step in that.
And it's kind of like what we talked about before with how it's not this one track that we keep thinking it will be. There's a console winner. The Wii was the best-selling console this generation, but for core gamers, I think they're obviously more gravitating towards 360 or PS3.
Right.
There will be pockets of what the game industry is doing that will wean or collapse, but the whole thing isn't going to come down.
Right.
Agreed.
Alright, so that's it. So what do you think? Post your comments. If you like this video, click like, please subscribe. We'd love to know what you think.
Are you Chicken Little? Is the sky falling? Let us know what you think.
Do you like Farmville? Don't send me an invite.
And we're going to talk about the future. This is the actual thing.
Yeah.
I'm really recording this.
This is real.
We're going to talk about...
You should do that once, like one intro.
Xander Davis.
We're gonna talk about...
That should be our slow news day, and then you just point and I do this. That's why you gotta warn me so I can bring the proper shirt. Because that shirt is just like, BAM! She has those under there?
Grip. Grip. Can I get some... No, you come to the...
What do you want?
Grip talent.
Are you really gonna make me go get you a drink?
No, I was being a douche.